party, and we're setting up. That speaker that you see right there, we call that one Jaws. We bought it from Richard Long, who gave a club, Paradise Garage, was a famous gay club. They had the best sound system in New York City, bar none. Better than Studios 54. Nobody had a better sound than the Paradise Garage. So he had that hanging from the ceiling, and we bought it off of him. Put it on top of those 3 folding horn speakers right there. They all carry 18-inch bass woofers in there. You got Beaumont is holding JBL tweeters. JBL tweeters, when you have a cymbal ride or somebody's playing on a hi-hat on a drum, those things were, it's like rain falling down, because they were like over your head, and in the crowd, you turn off the bass and you just had those things going, and then you bring the bass back in and the crowd would lose it. Alright, this is a back view of another block party we did with the 2 bass reflex speakers. We had the ones that are white. Jackson came up with that idea. Let's paint our speakers white. Everybody else's speakers are black. Yeah. Alright, here's a flyer. I gave a few of these original flyers to my man over there, Mega Mike. You can see me and Grandmaster Flowers on the same bill. It wasn't a battle. We battled later on, but there's not too many DJs can say that they played with Flowers. To me, Flowers is the godfather of hip-hop to me. That's my own personal opinion. I'll tell you why that later.
Go ahead.
Alright, you can see, big crowd, Labor Day, taking care of some of the equipment over there. We had to rope off the area. To get a nice spot, we had to get there early in the morning, like around 5 or 6, because the other DJs would get there and set up their equipment. So we got there, and that's some people who were hanging out, chilling out, because we were there for a long time. So there's me. I think my sister took these pictures, I believe so. So she caught me there in the middle of the mix. As you can see, the bass speakers there in front of me. So that's a good idea of what we were using. That is the master control. You're looking at a lot of stuff. I'll try to explain. I'll take care of the front first. SAE equalizer on the right. Off to the left of it was my boom box. Now the boom box controlled the subwoofer bass cabinets, and the other knob controlled those other speakers I call the JBL, the tweeters. So I had control of that. And then in front of the console, I had another equalizer that I was able to control all the other speakers. I had total control of all the speakers that we use. You turn down the volume of this one, bring that one in. That's why they call me the tag name Electric God, because I had control of the entire sound system. So that was really my calling card. Alright, that's on the block party we saw previously with Beaumont. That's the speaker right there with the 215s. We call it the torture boxes. Next to it, the Leviathan. Alright, so this is one of the flyers. As you can see on the flyer, there's no Kool Herc, there's no Grandmaster Flash, and none of those guys, because none of those guys were doing it at the time. These are all the major players. Then we had the now for you break dancers. The terminology back then was a freestyle artist. Those guys that did the up rocking, do that move and start doing that. So that's what that term means. So when you see that, that's the type of dance moves that group was doing along with the hustle dancers. Then you see the MCs down at the bottom, Setley B, KC the Prince, JC Hollywood. Ash the Hyper Freak was a graffiti writer. He's in a lot of these graffiti books. Matter of fact, he was one of the first DJs that